could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, and the ego to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I feel alright. In my dreams.
So every morning.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set. Panther 60, Warriors 70. 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
Throwing on their first play. Going left side, Bowers has it. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll work against the blitz. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Jags expecting pass, going dime on this third down. to the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Caleb Farley has it. And the Jaguars take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Big 13 heavy.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Fred on the red.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
On the red.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, kill. Hey, go. Hey, danger.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm
Ready up.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
Zone read, they'll give it to Tootin. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Inside. Go, let's go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Hey, let's go. Hey, tomato. Easy.
On the give, it's Tootin. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. kickoff. Little with the honors. He's going to field this at the 2. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has a man on target to Thornton. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Pass caught by Jack Bench. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Back to Genty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Back now, pressure coming. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Try and punch it in. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Running back sent in motion. Back on 2nd and goal. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
last snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Genty. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
They'll throw for it. And oh, he got it! Interception! That is Caleb Ransom. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. 30. The 10. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Honest Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Returnable from the 1. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 7 Tigers, 7 Tigers. 79 Broncos.
Back to the air following that pick 6. This one's taken in by Thornton. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw. Galloping inside the 40. And he takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Throwing it again here. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
They kick the running back in motion. Looking for a pass on second and short. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the Raiders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Raiders 7.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Finds his running back as his base short to and that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Hey, danger.
Lawrence throwing here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Let's go now.
They've got a man in motion. They'll throw to start the drive. On the move, headed right. He'll fire it deep, back towards the middle. Brought in, inside the 20. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders earn the chance to tie before halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
13, Luke. Here we go.
Looking to throw. Complete left side to Thomas. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Rip, 20. Easy. Read it.
Hand off to Tootin. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
On red.
Throwing from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down from the 42.
Red on red. Son, it's hot. Silver.
Inside give here for Tootin. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Hey, 30 left. Hey, so go. Here we go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, ginger.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, they This has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had to look at the drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Hardman with a return. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. A couple yards short at the 23. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Finds him on the slant. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That goes for 32 yards. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
To throw here on 1st down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Lewis seen. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
The Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Dirty left. 23. Fine. Think right.
Run field with Tootin. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Here we go.
2nd down again to Tootin. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Lisa 24. Focus, hot. Hey, kill.
Now it's Tootin. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. Working quickly here.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Hey, I'm gun.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Jaguars have the ball and the lead. Only 1 quarter from advancing in the postseason.
Ready, set.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Hey, lie.
They're going to try to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Raider first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Genty from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
60 Eagles, 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now trailed by just a point in the 4th.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Lawrence in the pistol. He gets this one to Strange. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Red on red. Here we go.
On the ground. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Gun. Hey, run.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. He has this down to the 34. They get 27 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Red, 23.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. The screen pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Go. Hey, go. Go. Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
Lawrence to throw it. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
right, let's go.
Now running here with Tootin. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Take easy, Ralph, son, that's his hunt. 11.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 4th-quarter lead.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brent, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Brought in by his back here. It's Jency. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's taken in by Tucker. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Throwing it again here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. They send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
13. Hey, change attack. Hey, Jupiter.
John start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Hey, lock. Go.
Back to throw. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Hey, go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Hey, let's go. Same price.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On red. Hey, ginger. Done. Here we go.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey.
Tootin with it. He's able to get this down to the 13. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So everything comes down to this from Cam Little. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Now out comes the 2nd-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. This to send them to the divisional round. The kick is good. He got it! And their postseason starts with a win as they take this wild card game. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. As one side leaves dejected, another can finally, at least briefly, Brock, relax here. Their playoff run extending into the divisional round.
Yeah, you get to these 60 minutes, and what is it, Kate? A suddenness? Like the suddenness of the season being over for one, and then the reality of like, wow, here we go. Here's a divisional round. Here's possible championship round. Maybe that Super Bowl is out there for us. It all happens right now in real time in front of our eyes.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.